Joker face. Joker face.
Good morning.
Oh, goodness. I love it when we start laughing. Start stream laughing. It's great. We're always doing something, though. That's us.
I think it is our goal to break each other.
It makes it so much better. Would you like to introduce yourself while you're already right in front of the camera?
Sure.
She's like debating.
Do I want to?
Hello. My name is Meadow. I write stuff, but I'm not published yet. And I do writing streams on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And on Wednesdays, I do The Sims with Jayce and Kat. And I'm going to have to do a bonus episode before this next Wednesday because I have a bunch of playtime I have to get in before we can continue on with our challenge. And then coming up in the next couple months, I'm doing air dig lesson videos that just takes a really long time to prepare. So that's why it's taking so long. And I'm also a freelance editor. So if you're looking for an editor, you can contact me or Jayce on our website at roscityediting.com and we can give you a free sample and all that jazz. Yay!
Oh, that jazz. I am Jayce Maxwell. I'm an author of urban fantasy. I'm an editor for Rose City Editing. I do Sims on Tuesday, Sims with Meadow and Kat on Wednesday. I run a Vampire the Masquerade tabletop RPG on my channel on Thursday afternoons. That's at noon Eastern now. And on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern are my writing streams. And I also co-host on other people's channels, as is fun.
All right. And you know me, I'm Amber Craft. If you're new here, welcome in Halito. I write paranormal romance. You can find this lovely book. Let's put it in the green so it's green. There you go. You can find that lovely romance on Amazon in paperback, and all the links are down below for the ebook. I do this every Sunday at noon Eastern and over on Twitch Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. And my internet's actually wanting to work today, so we're going to get Marla's episode for the Afterthought podcast out. And I'm going to let that be going while we're doing this. And she has a new book coming out, so this is perfect timing for her. So make sure you go and subscribe to her, and all the links will be down below when that video comes out on YouTube. And all the links for the Audible versions of it will also be in the links. So there is that. I said it was coming out yesterday, but then we didn't get home until like 10 o'clock. And then there was a bee catastrophe. So that happened. Yeah. So Meadow is going to be here for now, but she's going to leave us soon. So if the lovely Sage would like to come on, I'm okay with that. Let me know. Or Spence or anyone that does camera. So let me know. We'll send you the link. Devin coming up first. Hello, Taguado. And Spence. Hello. 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 I feel like that background's different. Did you change the color on the duck or the background on the thing? I could just be me in a little sleep. I feel like something's different with the duck.
All the butts are missing.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me being sleepy. Alice, good morning. Jazz hands.
Hey, if you're not in the know, Yazza is a bunch of butts.
I know. I was there for that, remember?
No, I was telling everybody else.
Oh, thought you were telling me. I was there for that. I tend to make those stupid things that become a thing, and it's, becomes a funny thing.
There are a lot of things in that sentence.
Yeah, I know. Be quiet.
As your editor, I'm going to say that's a crutch word.
What? Yeah, I know.
No, things.
Always been those colors. It hasn't technically always been those colors because you had the duck black for a little while. I think it's just when you made him red for the goggles and stuff and the black, it just threw me. I don't know. I'm daddy's age, so. Aw, dropping a like and going to leave stream, going to give you view time. Alright. Going to attempt to eat something soon. Well, you're welcome to join on if you want to. Like I said, if you can get on camera, want to get on camera, you're always welcome any Sunday. I don't have to say that. Like, y'all are always welcome, so. Alice is working. Yeah, that didn't sound creepy at all. Alice is working on bio and physics, so I have 2 pits of hell to move between. I'm sorry you feel like that's 2 pits of hell. I loved bio. Physics is mostly math, which is not what I thought when I signed up for the class, so yeah, I definitely hated that. But I love bio. I'd do your bio homework for you for fun, dude. I seriously would. I love it that much.
I really liked physics.
My biology teacher in high school was like terrified of the thought of getting pregnant or having babies, and we conveniently never made it to the reproduction part of that class.
Why was she afraid?
I don't know, just the thought of her being pregnant terrified her.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like she was a teacher of microbes, so she had like fears of something like that. They say all the amoebas and all the other things. Like, I thought maybe that was stuff that might scare her.
She was terrified of being pregnant, and so like if she ever had kids, she only adoption kind of a person, and so we never learned about the reproduction stuff because like we just conveniently never got to it.
That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. All right, in true Amber fashion, I don't have a timer up. Let's do that. I was trying to get ahead of something, and so of course I didn't get ahead on other things.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
You always got to be slacking in some capacity, otherwise, like you're not really yourself, are you?
No.
Samesies.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the descriptions and everything ready, and then I figured out I didn't do a February thumbnail, which is why there's been no thumbnail in February. Because my dumb self just had to make, write January on the thumbnail.
My thumbnail says Saturday afternoon sprints, and I don't have to change that.
I know, that's what I said. That's what I had done before, and this time I decided to do it by month for some stupid reason, so I gotta go make a thumbnail now. It's a thing.
I do thumbnails based on the season, and so that's why I like Christmas Eve for December, and then just Winter Eve for January and February, except for the one right before Valentine's Day had hearts on it.
See, and I did that last year, so I was like, oh, we're gonna like change something up this year, and screwed myself over. I just, the bio is fine, but I already finished the fun part of the project. Now all I have is to answer the question, which is just typing out the same 4 times in slightly different ways. I'm sorry. Sadly, biology cursed me to have a bunch of butts. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. I always make stupid sayings. I don't mean to. But I'm not sorry, because they're funny. I make funny, stupid comments. What can I say? We're going to give a duck for the duck.
Duck for the duck.
There you go, guys. There's your duck. There's a much more bunch. It's a bunch.
I was like, what the hell kind of sentence was that?
Did I mention I've had 4 hours sleep thanks to the catastrophe? Just
You didn't explain the catastrophe.
no
Oh, catastrophe.
catastrophe. Yeah,
You keep saying catastrophe.
I'm saying catastrophe. It's just not saying it well.
You're just eating the D. Wait.
Oh my god.
So are you? I was like, so are you technically now?
Not in the way I want to be.
Remember, gives a duck.
Why does this always happen?
Because you're friends with us.
Just glad no one's downstairs with Jordan right now.
Aren't you glad I opened the door and Jayce walks right on in every time?
You know what this timer makes me think?
What?
Hey, got any grapes?
Like right before the ducks come and get you. It's like, hey, he gave a piece of bread. I want more.
Oh, you don't know the duck song.
No, I do. I haven't heard it in a while. I was saying that's what makes me think.
I understood the reference.
Yeah, I haven't heard it in a while. No, it just kind of reminds me of like when you go to feed ducks at the pond, and like you give one duck a piece of bread or something, every other duck's like turns their head like lunch. All right, we'll get this one going in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How did we do? What did we do? How did we do?
Noelle really, really liked that timer. She stood right here in front of the counter dancing the entire time.
Well, nice to know it did its job.
I did a bunch of reading.
I did a lot of admin stuff.
Noise.
I made the February thingy, and then I made the March thingy, and then I put them on the thingies, and all the thingies.
I really think that is a watchword for you.
Yeah, it is. It's not a crutch word. I don't want to think about what they're called word.
I think that is what a crutch means.
Nah.
I don't know where my keys are.
I don't know where my soul is.
I don't know where my brain's at. Oh yeah, it's over there in the bed.
Well, I need my keys so I can get my child's car seat from my car because my mom is picking me up. And I have to put the car seat in their car.
So Noella's going with you?
Yeah, Jordan has to work today.
I was to say, it's one of them girl days? Okay, he has to work. You have an excuse. Okay, never mind. He gets off without my bitching. All right. We had Spencer Ducky. And yeah, Bead-tastrophe does sound super kind of wrong. Basically, I tried to organize something and it went wrong and just made more work for myself. And so we didn't go to bed till almost 2 o'clock. Almost 2 o'clock after having been up at normal, I guess, work time. 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. So it was a thing. It mentally exhausted us.
That makes sense.
Where's your food?
The part of this book
for not.
You want to get dressed? What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying that the part of this book that I'm reading is it has to do with one of the religions, and it's just really dry. So my mind keeps wandering, and I keep having to reread parts because I'm trying to actually take it all in. But if I can't remember what I read the last 5 minutes, then I didn't take anything in.
See, and that's the problem I'm having with my Audible auditions. Like, there's 2 that I really like, but one does voices really well, and I think it's her mic because she said she broke her pop filter, so she went ahead and did an audition, but she's going to redo one when she gets her filter. But, like, you can hear her every time she takes an intake of a breath, and I have had people read like that on books that I listen to, and it drove me insane. And then there's another one where, like, she does voices really well, but the rest of her voice is kind of monotone. And so I'm like, I don't know that I have enough dialogue that, like, to carry that. And I don't know how I feel about it. I like them both, but I don't know. And the other 3 are kind of like, I could take it or leave it. Like, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll give this book a try, but, like, they don't, like, super jump out at me like Unknown Love Sky did. But I also realize I don't read a lot of books with women reading them.
Okay.
So I think that might be part of the problem. I don't know.
It is outside my realm of expertise.
I know. So anybody that listens to audiobooks, tell me, like, what your pet peeves of reading or listening to them are. Because I just don't like the monotone put me to sleep voices. but I haven't listened to enough females to know what's good and what's bad. Because, like, all the books I listen to, my supernatural, they're all by men. And they're usually all by, like, the 3 narrators that I like the most. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't want this book to be read by a man. But if I don't like any of the females, I don't know. But, so it's a thing. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, Laura agrees with you.
Yeah, hasn't caught up yet. I think my comments are froze.
I think they might be frozen, yes. Because I'm only looking at it through StreamYard.
Because, yeah, it popped up and said new comments, but, like, I can't go past Yaz's comment. Okay, let's just read from YouTube, because I'm not going to have people thinking I'm ignoring them, and I'm really not.
Anyway, Laura said, I hate when I can hear the reader breathing.
Yeah. So that's not just me. Oh, my goodness. Let's mute YouTube, because... Okay, you're just going to have to read the comments, because my YouTube doesn't like me.
Other than that, it's...
I haven't seen anything since Yaza talking about the...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Catastrophe.
So Jennifer came in.
Hello.
And she said, I'm reading an excellent book, and no, it isn't the one I'm writing. And Alice said, spent the time trying to figure out how to add a superscript to a title in Google Sheets and still have not figured it out. And then Spence said, did my writing prompt for the day and started organizing my computer files because, oh damn, they're mad chaotic.
Oh, there we go. It's coming up now. Okay, let me find. So that was Spence. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my computer. It's super slow. There was Alice.
Miss Amelia has arrived, so I must depart now.
All right. Au revoir.
Have fun.
Bye. I will do my best.
And we had a Laura come in. Hello, hello. And there's a comment. Yeah, like, I think it's just because she ordered a new mic and camera, or a new mic and a pop filter, but we'll see.
So pop filter removes breathing?
Well, I mean, if you've got a bad mic, or if you're too close because you're used to having a pop filter, it can. Because if you have your settings up on your mic too high, like my mic setting is really high because I have the pop filter to distort some of that noise coming in so that I don't have to get right up to it. But if you take the pop filter off, it can, like, do all kinds of things, as I've discovered the bad way. But yeah, so I don't know how it works enough. I want to try to get into doing stuff like that because I'd like to, like, buy book 5, edit my own on the female books, but I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know how that works. So I was looking into the software that they use. I had pulled it up last night. I haven't actually looked into it yet. And we'll see what they have to edit out and things like that to see if I can make it a little bit easier on them.
You know what else helps get rid of the breathing? A pillow. Just right over their face.
I was thinking she didn't have enough pillows around her because it was really echoey, but that works. That kind of position works too, yeah. Need to finish writing this short story today, due tomorrow. I'm at the climax of it, though. Okay, so you're almost done. Awesome. So with that, let's go ahead and get into another sprint. This one doesn't have the timer, but it does have the ending that I love. You guys know that. It is at 20 minutes, so we'll be back at 15 minutes after. In 3. Well, let it go up because it's not going to go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go! Get ready. Ain't it pretty?
Air raid.
I was like waiting and it started going red and I was like, oh shit, I got the site muted. That would be a thing. Because I was like, yeah, my audio's on. And then it started flashing red. I was like, oh crap. I'm missing my Hydrate siren. That's the best part. I know I'm weird. Don't judge me.
I read more.
I did more admin stuff. How did we do? We got the boom.
Hey, Charlie.
Let us know if you want to jump on in. We lost Meadow. Alice said, I cleaned the kitchen and put together a drying rack. Cool. I judge all, especially myself. This is true. It's like saying don't judge a book by its cover. We all do. How else would we think we wanted to pick something out?
Yes, someone else join us. Bring us life, because we're kind of boring today.
We're both broken and tired and bleh.
I got caught up on sleep, but apparently being caught up on sleep makes me too just chill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had the migraine come on and took the migraine medicine and just... I've got no energy today.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about earlier. You and I are in the same boat because I spent the last 3 days with a migraine. So I'm not going to lie, I was kind of happy when the internet did not want to let me stream on Wednesday. It was just like, nope. I was like, okay. Wasn't going to argue. I wasn't even going to fight that. It's just like, okay. I'm okay with that. Laura said my LARPs are going down into the ravine to discover the caves, water pits, and Lovecraftian creature. Ooh. Charlie says, I'm in the living room with the hubby today, working on my outline-ish thing.
Laura could join.
Let's see. Do I have... Let me get the invite. I got to go to the thing to do the thing.
All the things.
All the things. Yeah, no, it's just one of those days. Like, I went to have my migraine on Wednesday, went to the chiropractor Thursday, and he just made me more sore. So it's just... It's a thing.
I look a fright, but I don't have a camera.
I know I look like shit. I don't care.
You remember that scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure when Large Marge went bleh?
Right.
That's how I look right now.
You know, you're saying join us, but you're not on camera either, so... Just saying.
Send them the link.
Just saying here. I almost sent Charlie the link this morning anyway. But I didn't know because always talking about they're tired. Stop it. I gotta paste. Paste, not print. There we go.
Must paste.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Hello.
Look at my crazy hair. Oh my goodness.
You
Oh
look
my
fine.
goodness.
Spence says I'm about at nap time in my schedule, or I would.
Nap times are great. I took one already this morning.
Here's a question for you, Laura. Is this like a plot of land you own or rent out, or is it make believe
It's make believe.
for the LARP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just assuming that the LARPers are, characters in the story.
Yeah.
Yes. They are 80s college kids. So I've got an English major, a mechanical engineer major, a costume designer major, and a illustration major. So they have a homemade Necronomicon. They have robotic tentacles that latch at the window that they're sleeping in for the cabin. And they have a super boombox that does the creature noises. But the creature noises keep going even though the batteries fell out. So they're like, what the heck is going on? It's really fun. And the Necronomicon has started to fill itself out. So,
That is cool.
yeah.
Troy says the hubby is bringing me my mic. Y'all have corrupted him. He just wants to be in on the conversation with us with you, Charlie. No, we're not corrupting nobody. What are you talking about? Although I will say that sounds really good. Pomegranate rosemary molasses. I've had pomegranate molasses before, but never with rosemary in it. So
I looked at the ribeye on there, and I just get sad because I can't have beef for the most part anymore.
See, and I have steaks I'm cooking for dinner tonight. So I'm just like, how hard would that be to make?
You have a sad life, Jayce.
I have a sad stomach. My stomach says no more.
Charlie!
Oh no, he's already adding critiques to, like, if this is the 80s, there has to be one philosophy major in on this group because it's the 80s.
There was always a philosophy
There's
major in
always-
the 80s.
Like, yeah, he really, I think, technically, I think he wants to be in on the stream
That is
My
perfectly fine.
because he.
But my productivity is going to be.
I remember when I was in college, but this was the late 90s. Everyone did at least a semester of a psych degree.
His mom taught at Hood College in the 80s.
Yeah.
So that's probably where he's bringing that in from.
It's-
Yeah.
So I have the whatchamacallit, costume design major. Made them all 30s costumes, but they didn't have that much of a budget. So they have their block print colored jewel tone jackets for snow on top. So yeah. They're melding the 80s with the 30s.
That's what the 80s did. They just like went, hey, we're going to do an homage to that thing and make it like super 80s with sequins and bell-bottom weirdness and balloon pants.
The balloon pants. Gotta love the balloon pants. Gotta love them.
Oh.
Now, does someone have the prerequisite members only jacket?
What's that?
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh, it's suddenly happened. At least all the people, 3 of the 4 people on screen, and the hubby felt old.
I was born 1990, okay? I just missed it.
You did
Here,
just miss it.
I actually... Did you ever watch, like, the old Will and Grace?
No.
Like, the original? Oh, damn it.
You
was gonna
really
say,
are
Rosa-
missing out.
You forget, Grandpa, we are like, you know.
I watched some Sledgehammer. So if you ever heard of that 80s show, that one was amazing. I watched Get Smart, but that was like the 60s.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't watch too much 80s.
And the 90s
I grew up
had
on-
a resurgence in the 90s, and a lot of people were dressing up like 99.
Yeah.
I grew up on Darkwing Duck and Tailspin.
Yes.
Yes.
Love.
Spin it.
Dangerous.
Exactly.
Though I have to say, I kind of want to write a Lovecraftian story where the sweater dress is the Lovecraftian monster, but I'm not allowed new projects. I'm just putting it out there because Laura will write it better than I will. So,
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been trying to write this Lovecraftian story for like a week now, and I keep getting distracted because I keep going to other streams and they're like, we're writing a flash fiction in 20 minutes and sharing our projects. So it's like, well, I gotta do that now. So in 20 minutes, I write a new flash fiction. And then we spend like 2 hours reading each other's flash fictions. It's like,
I just can't
so
wait.
fun.
I just can't wait to buy your anthology book. That's just called, Laura's Flash Fiction. Stuff.
Yeah.
So last night the theme was fairy tale, and so my flash fiction in 20 minutes was the carriage ride from Cinderella, where like she gets her dress, she gets in the carriage and gets to the ball. So the whole story takes place in the carriage ride. So like her dress gets made by the fairy godmother, and a seamstress who is out of work, like a dressmaker, he's walking by and he sees the dress. He's like, oh, the perfect dress. Can I study it? So he's in the carriage with Cinderella, like studying the inseams and seeing how the dress was made, and realizes that part of it is held together by magic and he will never be able to recreate it. The queen that he used to be the dressmaker for will never want to be second best to Cinderella. So it's a hopeless endeavor. So he hangs himself from the carriage door by the time they get to the castle. So that one was interesting.
Dark.
It's a
So
fairy
that
tale.
went from like really cool to dark really fast.
Have you met Laura? Hello, Amber.
I
This is
know.
Laura. Laura, this is Amber.
Okay, I know that, but never in a flash fiction that short.
There's a
Yeah.
reason I'm obsessed with her. I mean, her fiction's almost as dark as my heart. I mean,
Almost.
almost.
I can only aspire.
But now I have yet another story that has to go into the Bunny Journal. I kind of want to do a Cinderella meets Fast and Furious tale for my Princess Rescue Squad story.
Oh yeah.
So the peasants
That would be
that
awesome.
watched the gilded carriage that used to be a pumpkin go down the road, they try and swarm it so they can take the jewels off it. But the coachman, the driver, is like, well, my transformed brain is smarter than y'all. And he just runs them all over. So the carriage is bumping across the corpses as they try and get to the castle.
And I
Oh,
keep
God.
running over peasants.
Damn
Oh, I
peasants
think
in the
there's
way.
one caught in the axle. Ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk.
Oh no.
Make that hand go away.
Cindy, take this crowbar and just go knock the peasant out of the carriage, out of the wheel well.
Damn peasants always getting caught in the spokes.
Well, you know what they say. You gotta keep those bones thin so Baba can have a good fence. I love me a good Baba.
Baba Yaga?
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Baba Ganoush.
I am not a lesbian, thank you.
All right,
I've had a
swords
lot
have
of
been
really good Baba
drawn.
Ganoush, but that's just because I know the lesbians.
Swords have been drawn.
All
We're
three of
going
them.
to a timer. No one needs to draw swords. We're good. Let's help Laura get over the finish line.
I don't know
Mine
if
has
you've
a
got a
dragon
really
heart.
good, if you've got a really good sword design, you really should draw it because I like the really good sword art.
Why do you think I watched Bleach?
Yeah.
All those swords, man.
Oh my goodness.
Swords were awesome.
Those are really pretty swords. All right, we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. All right. Apparently my green screen doesn't like me anymore.
But it's so beautiful.
I know.
Speaking of which, where's my green screen?
Where's my super suit?
I don't know. I took the camera off. I took the camera off, went to the bathroom, came back, put it on, and it didn't show me. I'm like, not again. I hate it when it does that.
It's McGonagall's fault.
Yeah, don't blame the cats. You hid it somewhere. Go find it.
McGonagall did it.
I think I know how I'm introducing the third MC into the story now.
Nice.
Like, it's like, you made me get out of bed. I thought you said my name.
I got out of the dry chapter and I'm into a new one, so it's much easier to read now.
Yay.
Facebook just notified me that Amber sent me a invite to be on the stream.
Welcome.
So I guess I gotta go. I gotta go join Amber's stream. Bye, y'all.
I don't get it. I don't get how that shit works.
It's like, y'all have one job.
And you fail every time.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. They fail every time.
Yep.
All right.
So I think I just changed my story again. So now instead of summoning this Lovecraftian being, they might be releasing the Lovecraftian being. So it's already there. They just might release it from its confines and then it'll take over the world.
All hail
Didn't you
the
say this
default.
was due today?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh no, she's pulling to me. We're good. Like, due date's tomorrow? Fuck it, we're good. That's my new thing. Apparently, book 2 was like, your launch is tomorrow. Who needs a cover reveal? Who needs to make sure everything's right? Fuck, do it. Lord help me.
I'm just hoping that these books are not going to be as big as they appear to be wanting to be.
Oh no. Are they on steroids?
Yeah, because like there's a lot of story that I'm personally convinced does not need to be told, and it's just like, no, it all needs to be told. Tell everything. Like, no, that's why I'm doing the preliminary outlines to make sure that I know what's necessary. And there aren't all these weird sidetracks, and it's just like, but you love Dune. I'm like, yes, I love reading Dune. I don't like writing Dune.
Yeah, I don't even think the author ended up by the end liking the writing of Dune.
Like, you don't have to be 200,000 word books for each one. Like, that doesn't need to be a thing.
Oh, come on. So far, I'm between 109 and 113,000. Join me, Charlie.
There's a chance. There's a good chance.
I'm at a whopping 3,365 words for this story. Breaking the bank.
Just pare it down from Dune to Brigadoon.
My fiction for years has been like trending into smaller and smaller and smaller, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nope, supersized. No,
Superstar.
no, we can. Goodness, can't we at least like Potter this? And like the first book's short, and then they like get a little bit bigger, and then finally they're like way too big, and there's too much going on, and then we shrink back down. Like, can't we at least like follow a progression? Like, no, they're all big. No, I like it.
We had an Aphrodite pop in. Hello, love.
That's a new picture.
Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, that's pretty.
I think what you do is you Robert Jordan it, and you just keep making it bigger and bigger until you can't handle it anymore,
It's like
and then you
Oh, no.
die and let someone else actually tie up all your loose ends.
Look, I started making the really bad joke that this was my Xanth, not realizing that there are 40 books in the Xanth series. And like I'm starting to get worried that like, oh god, this might be my Xanth. Like, I was saying that in like it's like truly ultra bizarre fantasy, like just out there weird stuff. Like I don't think this story can too far enough, like by its own like.
You say that like it's a
For a
bad
lot of
thing. I mean, my favorite authors are 30, 40 books in. I mean, they are standalone series, but they are 30 and 40 books into each series.
Yeah, but like I've got a lot of series I want to work on. I have a lot of different worlds to write in. I don't have time for all this.
The way I figure it, I've got to write the first 20 books to get all these characters out of my head before I can start the next series.
That's why you write them in short stories. Then you can just bang them out and then ta-da!
I've tried. If I could get on short stories, I'd be going after Amazon. I don't know how the people do it in 200 pages or less and go through all the character points. Like, kudos to them because I don't know how. I've literally spent all week watching Hallmark movies to figure out like what if you don't put paranormal in it, how do you have existential crises for people? Like I
at that point you're just having epistemological problems. Like how do I even know anything's real? Like if you don't have like some like ludicrous benchmark to judge things against, like how do you know anything at all?
True.
Ever?
No, it's just like I read books and series that aren't paranormal, so you would think I would be able to like, okay, here's all the points, but I haven't in so long because they've been packed up for the last year and a half, and I'm on a book buying ban that I'm just like, I don't remember. Let's just watch all these movies, and then I'm like, how is that a crisis?
It's not. It's a crisis of, people not talking to each other and not communicating.
Mhm.
I hate that one so badly. Oh, it's my pet peeve.
I don't know how I would ever write that. Like, I might be.
I appreciate that you don't. As your editor, I appreciate that you don't write that. It's irritating and boring and makes me fall asleep.
I mean, technically, I guess Seda has an existential crisis within herself, but there's still other shit going around to help that along.
Mm-hmm.
I just aspire to like we've been watching through For All Mankind recently, and I absolutely love this series. But the fact that they found a way to live action have somebody basically do like Kira writing in the Death Note while trying to figure out the equations to land on the moon is like the greatest thing that has ever been put on film ever.
I see, Aphrodite, I've tried doing this and I can't because I get all my characters mixed up. Like I've got I've got a Western started and I've got a sci-fi started, and there's too many characters in my head right now. I would have to write the first 20 books and hope no more characters showed up.
See, that's the crisis that I'm in, because initially I was going to fast draft all of this so I could rapid release, and I'm just like, you're too big now. Like, I don't know what my publishing looks like now, because like there's just too much story here.
Yeah, when you said you don't want new characters showing up uninvited, all of a sudden I hear knock knock and Iola Boylan walks in the story, and
I mean, I've got enough side characters that could become main characters for a good 50 books already, but
Tell me about it. Like, I so want to just like be able to hire like a gaggle of writers so that I can like Stan Lee all this out. Because like here's the idea, here's the basic idea, finish it. Next. Yeah. Here's the basic idea, here's the character, finish it. Like I want to do that so bad so all these stories can get done.
I need money. I can do that for somebody.
So you'll be somebody's Huckleberry. No,
I just
like,
need to win the lottery, man.
right? I understand when you've got like Christine Fian, she has similar series. So like she just goes from witches to vampires. That's fine. They're still all in the paranormal realm. But then like she writes 4 series a year. So like how do you go from that to biker gang? Oh wait, they've got psychic abilities. It's still in the paranormal realm. I don't want to do anything similar. All my ideas are completely like spaces apart.
Yeah, between my Princess Rescue Squad books to my like super ultra goth vampire books to like
The Trampire books.
yeah, I like the current series I'm working on, I'm just calling it like Saturday morning cartoons for adults. Like
I
it's
like
just ultra silly, but it's not for kids. Like they're just too different. They're just too different.
I like that.
I've just sort of shifted to all horror with sci-fi aspects.
And now I have to suffer because Aphrodite showed me talked about that app for checking out your hair color, and now I like am getting black hair dye and all this, and like now I have to do stuff in the real world too.
Oh yeah, when are you gonna get the hubby to do that to your hair?
It's got to arrive first. That's
Semantics.
because we have not been getting packages on time, so yeah.
Aphrodite's are far apart too. Why don't you just go to Walmart?
Because our stores are empty. Like we are luckily, I grew up with parents who had parents who lived through the Great Depression, so we inherited that like you super stock up. Like all of the stores in town are empty because everybody bought everything. Yeah.
That was a couple days ago.
Especially now that all the weather's gone, it should be stocked.
No, they're
Video,
oh crap, why is my camera not working?
We get to see your lovely face.
No, I was going to show a picture, but
well,
my camera's not
yeah,
working.
play it, it's a full video.
Yeah, but the camera's not. Why is the camera not working? I'll be right back. I'm freaking out.
You're freaking out or the camera's freaking out?
Both!
Uh,
Why not both?
I think I think character is my weakest point. I don't get characters in my head. I get premise and setting,
Oh,
and then I just start describing the environment and how wonky it is and the type of creatures that might live in it.
So, like, that was just like the other day. Like, it's still empty. Like, everything is empty. We have nothing.
that is so weird.
We have nothing. At all.
it's panic
But
buying.
Like, we have nothing.
There's panic buying.
Like, our shelves are literally all empty here. Still.
well, I mean, I know the weather was bad enough everybody wanted to stock up, and then the power was out for long enough in most places that all the food had to be thrown away. There was a couple states where they even had to get cops to get in front of the dumpsters because they didn't want the homeless to start fights about the food that they were throwing away.
Yeah, we have nothing. Like, luckily, like I said, we have like stocked up, so we're not like in danger yet. But we're hoping that they get deliveries soon.
What part of the state do you live in?
I down in the boot heel of Missouri, down on near the Arkansas border.
Okay, so you might have some stuff that's stuck over the mountains.
Yeah, there's some hills between here, there, and yonder. But yeah.
Well, no, because I'm thinking like I had some stuff coming from New Jersey right before the storm hit, and it's stuck in Billings, Montana right now, at like because of a central hub. And then I was talking to my Rapid OD, and he said they've got like 69 trailers just going to Texas that they have to wait on because of all the weather. Like, so you never know. Like, who's stuck where. He said Chicago, they had so much snow that their terminal actually collapsed over the weight of the snow. So, and that's a place that used to snow.
Yeah, everybody did the panic buying, so like literally all the shelves are bare, and we still haven't started getting our shipments yet of new stuff. So, I mean, we're hoping that by tomorrow maybe there will be like some basics, because that would be nice to get some like.
Did people panic dye, hair dye?
Everything is gone.
It's like panic buying.
It's panic buying. People like.
They saw the shelves were empty, and so they went and bought
more stuff. Yeah, like, oh, I can't get bread. I'm gonna get all the nail polish. I'm not gonna run out. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's ridiculous. It's oh.
This is not the rational part of it.
Oh yeah, this is not the rational part of the country.
Is there a rational part?
That's what I was going to say. Is there really any part that's rational anymore? Seriously.
I don't know about anymore, but
Once upon a time, I can say there were parts that were more rational than others.
24% of the country no longer exists in reality.
This is
And
true.
about 80% of them are living here.
yeah.
Based on math, your ratio should be maybe a smaller percentage. I mean, granted, the population density is a lot less.
Well, and you have to figure that 25 out of the 50 states had weather issues to knock their power out.
I mean, we had a massacre at a local American Legion this morning.
What?
Like,
Really?
yeah.
And because they won't see it in the paper cause, we probably know that it was an argument.
Yeah, we don't.
Probably an
They're not
argument
saying
about
what
it.
caused it or who did it, but at least five people were shot. 2 are still in serious condition, and 1 person died at the American Legion this morning. And this is like, I wish abnormal, but this is just like life around here. Like, we're pre-Mad Maxing. Like, we're just getting ready for Thunderdome.
Jesus.
We're waiting for Tina Turner to come in and be our benevolent dictator.
Oh, I wish that was a joke, but now I'm thinking about it. They're probably like, yeah, we're going to show California.
But we don't need another hero.
5-10 years of
No,
practice.
we don't.
But we do need to know our way home. I'm just saying.
As Amber slides into the news.
Yeah. Growing up in Southern California, our Popeyes was where all the bullet holes were in the walls and everything because of gang fights. So Popeyes was the chicken worth dying for. It was good though.
That's
That was the
crazy.
churches when we lived in
Oakland.
In Oakland. That was the church's chicken. Like, it looked like something out of like a war documentary, but it was worth risking it. Just that food was so
See,
good.
in Mississippi, that was the Hardee's. And the Ward.
You just got my brain. You just unlocked a earworm in my brain.
Good job.
Bojangles chicken.
Broke it. I broke it.
Well, if we don't get you to spontaneously break out in song at least once in a stream, we have failed as human beings.
This is true.
How many song references have I made today?
Not enough.
Never. It is never enough.
Never enough.
Well, thanks to you two lovely people, we don't need another boom. It's time to go. And I think the Jules is still... She didn't come in this morning, but I think she is streaming.
Hey, you said you wanted me to come in here and liven up the conversation, which means come in here and just talk and talk and talk.
That is fine. That is fine.
We needed life.
We did. Because
We were half dead before you two came in, and now we are alive.
between the two of us, we might have made one person.
Barely.
This is a might being a very big word.
I am
Okay.
the dark creator. I've given you life.
Always, Laura. Always.
So
that is Jules.
I opened up Twitter, and the trending hashtag right now is gays for days, and I'm living for it.
Opening Twitter.
It's
And-
like the healthy side of Twitter.
All right, so the first one is Miss Jules, and this is, I don't know her real name, but this is Little Forest Tombs.
Tomes.
Holmes. I always say that. It's horrible.
Wait, what? The baby went after Jojo Siwa? Oh, the baby don't know what's coming for him. You don't attack one of our own, honey. We gonna get you.
Now I'm opening Twitter. Like, what are you talking about?
Everybody goes to open it up. What? Who?
That's what we need. We've got a Twitter and a Twitch. Now we need a who?
I've been
I
listening
love
to
all
the
the
Who.
people attacking his masculinity by pointing out that she is worth that this 17-year-old girl is worth like 4 times what he is. Go for him where it hurts. Right in the money.
I'll take some money.
Right.
If I were only cuter.
Same.
I feel like that's like a lot of the secret to success. It's just like, be cute.
I wish it were not true, but it so is.
Be cute, be bubbly. Don't hate
10
everything.
10 times the viewers just for being cute.
You said bubbly, and my mind immediately went to By the Brook.
I love her
Yep.
so much. Oh, that's life goals right there.
Gotta have a cat named Abby.
Do you know how many videos I've had to stop and restart recording because I started up with "What's up, you guys?" And I'm just like, no, you can't do that. Don't bite somebody else's style. No.
As long as you didn't say, hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
There are days when I'm like so tired, I end up doing the "What's up, everybody?" and I'm like, wait, that is too close to Jenna. Like, I cannot think of something else.
Hello, everybody.
I'm just like so tired. I'm just like, I'll do it, and I'm like, wait, no, that I can't do that. That's not me. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's a bunny.
Thank you, Devin. I did not know her name. I just subscribed to her after seeing her on your playlist. So,
The Tugwaddles playlist of doom.
yes. Can I say I thought my writer list was long enough, and then I find on the playlist like 5 to 10 more at least once a week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So thank you for that obsession, Devin. Thank you.
You're
No, I
doing
have
the
to
world
say,
good.
the thing that Devin's been helping me with is I've been removing a lot of the larger author tubers that no longer spark joy, and I'm finding a lot of smaller author tubers that do. So
See, I haven't gotten that far yet. I've been adding all the new ones and watching them to see, like, make sure they're people that I like, but I haven't taken any of the other ones off yet.
I had a day the other day where I opened up my subscription box and I was just like, I don't want to hear from y'all anymore. Like, nope.
Yeah, I need to do a purge. I haven't done one this year.
250 people got cut.
Ouch.
That's okay.
All
I'm still
right.
following like 700. So
Well, we got 1 original and 2 new. So since you didn't get an intro, wanted to start with Charlie and go around to the outro.
alrighty. Hello, everybody. My name is Charlie. I do stuff on my Charlie Dorset channel that's related to like books, life. A lot of talks about like queer topics because I get tired of people like coming in and attacking me for not being a girl because duh. Like, no? Okay, fine. So if you're interested in that, go follow that channel. If you are interested in more pop culture stuff or music, that's over on my other channel, Project Shadow. If you're a member of my Discord, we're looking at starting to have Clubhouse days at least once a month to maybe a week. And so if you have any suggestions on when we can all get together and just kind of chat and hang out and like have some fun, let me know. We're starting to collect information about that because I think that would be fun. Something
Yeah.
that's not like live streamed and recorded for permanent record on the internet, just like hanging out and talking. So
Sounds good.
I'm very excited about that. And yeah, hopefully I will get this outline thingy done soon.
Outline.
Oh, and for anybody who hasn't been following what all's going on, I highly recommend that you go check out the Ally blog and their upcoming lawsuit against Audible for defrauding authors of their royalties. If you're not keeping up with everything that Amazon has been doing to keep independent authors from actually receiving their monies, definitely go do that. There's a reason I am a member of Ally, because they're at least one group that is fighting for us collectively, because individually Amazon can do whatever they want because, I can't afford a big lawyer, but collectively we can actually do stuff. So go check it out.
Yeah, it's making me second guess my Audible for book 1 because I haven't even gotten my royalties for the paperbacks for book 2.
Stardock just did a video breaking down their royalties for their first audiobook over there. And yeah, it's horrifying. It is horrifying how much Audible has been taking from them. So if you are especially looking at being independently published or just supporting indie authors, definitely educate yourself on the topic, because it's not good, y'all.
Well, I'm Laura Nettles, and I have a channel called Laura Nettles where I do writing stuff and live write-ins on Monday, Wednesdays, except for tomorrow because I have to go help a friend move. And then she's moving in with me for a week while she gets her COVID test so she can fly to the States to be free. So, yeah, missing tomorrows, but other than that, Monday, Wednesday. And I have a website called Laura Nettles, and my first ever newsletter goes out on the 1st, and I've been designing it, and I'm super excited, and it's gorgeous.
Yay!
So, yay! That's what I've been up to.
I am Jayce Maxwell. I'm an author of urban fantasy. I am an editor for Rose City Editing. I play games on my channel. I do some writing streams, and I also host a Vampire the Masquerade tabletop RPG with my players, Kat Leo, Sage Gordon Davis, Jenny Noble, and Sako Toomey. And this coming Thursday at noon Eastern, we will also have the fabulous Dahlia Winters as a guest. Dahlia D. Winters as a guest player.
Nice.
All right. And you know me, but if you're new to the channel watching on the replay, I am Amber Crafts. I write paranormal romance, and I have the Audible coming out despite what Charlie says about what's happening. I started it before I found that.
And it can take up to 4 months for them to approve it. So, yeah.
This stream has been brought to you by audible.com.
But yeah, I was supposed to say, but if they want to sponsor me, I'm not hating on them right now. They haven't done anything to me yet. Just, the KDP side. Just the KDP side screwed me over.
They will.
But other than that. Marla Holt has a new book coming out soon, so make sure you go and check out the podcast that will be up sometime today. Now that the internet likes me, and it will have all the links so you can go and check out her new book. I know there's a cover reveal coming soon. I don't know when, and I don't know the date set yet, but things are happening and we'll get updated as they happen with her book. And I think that's all I've got. I stream Sunday at noon Eastern and Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. So make sure you go and check that out. My channel name is down in the description below. So until next week, guys.